Hello, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic November and hope you had a good December so far. We're getting a little late on this first one, and it's going to be a little different than I normally do. But going forward, this podcast is just going to kind of be me and possibly some other friends or whatever talking about games we've played, stuff in the industry, whatever. It's just kind of video game focused. Podcast is for Oni Games. Oh, excuse me. And it's also gonna feature, I guess, some gameplay videos that either I or we've recorded. I'm watching one right now of Fallout 76 that I recorded shortly after it released. Definitely gonna be something I talk about a little later. Where I ended up fighting a deathclaw. But yeah, the general format is just gonna kind of be I don't know. We're shooting for like a 20-15 minute video where you guys can watch. Hopefully, it's topical games or just games that are really good or interesting from the past month, as well as hear our opinions. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Also, you can plug whatever projects you have going on. I'm going to plug the hell out of myself, so sorry for that in advance. But yeah, speaking of that plug, I'll do that real quick. Check out the Instagram, which is linked on the channel, of course. Working on being an indie game developer, and so this is part of the journey. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's not a long plug. Hope that's not too annoying. But yeah, let's talk about Fallout 76. So now I know PC gamers are gonna have a different opinion, and it's fair. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but I played it on the PS4 and I betaed it. Is that a word? Whatever. I betaed it on the PS4. And I had a good time with the beta. I didn't have that many issues. I think I had one major graphical issue, and other than that, it was fun. I had a good time. But seemingly everything went to hell when the game released, and I guess that kind of makes sense because of, the server size suddenly got bigger. You got a lot more people trying to play and do their thing. But damn, man, it's weird going from having power armor to not being able to use power armor. I don't know if anybody knows that weird glitch where your character turns into like a mutant or whatever and gets like the big ass hands. But yeah, I got that one. And as of late, I think I'm level 27 and I still have not been able to successfully use power armor at all. So I've kind of given up, not going to lie. It's been real disappointing because the game itself is pretty fun. Like I legitimately thought that the whole lack of any living characters beyond the other players was going to be a real hindrance, but some of the robots are really dynamic. Actually, in the beta, there were these two robots I ran into. It was somewhere at the top of the map, close to some blown out area, but they were two robots. They were two like Mr. Handys or Mr. and Mrs. Handy, whatever the hell. And they were basically discussing the pros and cons of killing all the rest of the humans, but like in a very casual British tone that you'd expect from Mr. Handy. So it was just comedy fucking gold. I had to stop the game and actually listen to them, not even worried if they were going to just randomly attack me because they would have totally killed me. But like it was really well done, and the robots are pretty well fleshed out in Bethesda style, but it turned out bad. I don't know. I'm gonna wait a couple of patches, and after a couple of patches, I'll definitely be back on a more consistent basis. But I need to be able to use my damn power armor. I have like 3 sets that I can't use, and it's so upsetting. Yeah, Marceline, my dog she's being cute and asking for attention, even though I just took her out. So, yeah, Fallout 76. I mean, I wouldn't call it a flop. I know people are losing their minds, and that whole bullshit with the 200 edition in the bag. I don't have skin in the game, but if you fucking promise something, just, follow through. Come on. Right? Like I heard they fixed it and they're going to provide new ones and blah 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 blah, and that's all well and good. But why did we even get here? I mean, this is Bethesda. You guys are one of the best companies in the industry, arguably, obviously. But, why did you try to fleece people? We're obviously going to call you on it if you do. And again, I have no skin in the game. I bought the basic edition, but still. So yeah, again, that's pretty much it on Fallout 76. I wish I could give you more, and the gameplay, I've got a couple of cool little bits. Like I said, I fought a Deathclaw that I kind of randomly ran into, and you get to watch me dance around a car until it dies. I think I threw like 20 cryo grenades at it. It's ridiculous. But it was also November, so it was Black Friday. And GameStop's deals were fucking great. Somebody will give me shit for saying that, but I thought they were good this year. I'm pretty sure they were better than last year, at least in my opinion. Maybe it's because I have, a job now, but they were definitely better than me. And so I picked up a bunch of the games that I hadn't gotten to beat over the past year that were just great. I picked up Red Dead. I picked up Nier, God of War. I've since beat God of War. Which definitely going to talk more on that, and a couple of other ones, and all great purchases, real cheap. It was real thankful for those deals because I've been able to kind of catch up. But yeah, like I said earlier, God of War has been the name of the game. The past 2 weeks, I ended up beating it. I didn't 100% it or whatever, but I did a good bit of side quests. Didn't really bother with a lot of the time trials or I don't remember if it was Niflheim or Mordheim, or whatever, the one where you're getting poisoned the whole time. That's a pain in the ass, but damn, was that a beautiful game. I mean, holy crap! Every single interaction between him and his son. Spoilers, obviously, there's a spoiler warning at the beginning of this, but his son is fucking Loki. Every interaction between him and his son, it was beautifully crafted. I mean, I definitely wanted to choke the little prick out from time to time, but Kratos doesn't get off. He's kind of an asshole too. But the way they develop as characters, it's masterfully done. I don't know who wrote it. I didn't pay attention because you actually get to do stuff through the cutscene or do stuff through the what are they called? The credits at the end. So I wasn't reading. I was kind of looking through them and focusing on moving correctly. But it was just, oh my god, it was beautiful. I mean, they held off these secrets right till the end. That Loki thing, you find out right at the very end. The kid's name is Atreus for the whole game. And then they drop that bomb. And the moment they did that, I was on Google just wait a minute. What's Loki's actual backstory? It was, oh my god, it was excellent. There were some minor graphical things if you want to be nitpicky here and there. I mean, this is a next-gen game, so obviously with the amount of work you're putting into the game, you got to be able to forgive if a piece of armor clips through shit. But otherwise, I mean, goddamn, it was masterful. It was straight up masterful. I'm actually watching the end of the game right now. I didn't even realize I was recording the end, and I think I got right until, yeah, I got right when you save Freya, and which she's the most ungrateful, crazy. I mean, I understand the reaction, I get it, but she was choking to death. He had to do something. But it was, oh my god, that game. I'm just watching it, and I want to turn the sound on, but I don't want to mess up the recording. You know what I mean? You'll get to see it when it's playing through. I'll put some clips in for sure. Don't really know the order of the clips. That's another thing. We're gonna kind of let that be free, kind of going back to the format. I know I'm definitely gonna put in the Deathclaw fight, like I said, because that was just perfect. That's classic Fallout. But other than that, I'm not really sure. Right now I've got a couple of clips of God of War, obviously, some Fallout ones, and then some Nier ones. But I've given a lot of the more recent games a shot. I mean, I played some Red Dead. I just haven't wanted to completely lose myself in a Western fantasy yet, so I gotta kind of hold off. So I played God of War. It's definitely shorter than Red Dead, just based on the reputation of the game. But right now I'm playing Nier, which I'm pretty sure has like 3 campaigns, so it might actually be longer than God of War or Red Dead. But I'm gonna switch from that soon, probably, and kind of go into the cowboy world. I played enough of it to get out of that hellish snow location. Don't get me wrong, the story's great there, but that movement through the snow, am I right? It was tough. But yeah, no, it's I mean, Red Dead by far from all the games that are out recently, I mean, it's the top of the line, right? It looks the most beautifully. I read a few articles that apparently they animated everything in such a way that even like feeding a horse, if you only do it once, they did a full unique animation for that action. And I mean, God, from just looking at it from the perspective of someone that like kind of understands the Maya Blender life, that is a shitload of work to have to do. I mean, even if you have the assets already, that is a shitload of work to do just for something that the player's going to do once. That's the reason why menus and stuff exist. And you've got oh God, I mean, you've got skinning animations for individual animals that I think you only see once. Those super rare ones, I'm not sure if they're particularly unique, but just generating that unique animal does take a good bit of work. It's crazy. It's sad. I haven't gotten to play a lot of games. I almost feel like I'm devoid of content. I might just be getting lost in the end of this God of War. I'm reluctant to put the end on the actual, episode. Obviously, I won't be able to put the complete thing because it's over 30 minutes long, and this is not supposed to be that long. But it's so beautifully done, and the ending ties up all these really nice lines, especially that whole fight. I don't fucking remember who it's with. I'm not listening to the audio. I don't want to screw it up, but it becomes, I think, once Kratos gets his blades, because he starts the game, if you guys don't know, he starts the game with an axe and a shield and then like his hand-to-hand stuff, and it's very Norse inspired, and later on you end up going to, I think it's Helheim, it might be Niflheim, it's one of the Heims, to for some reason, and Freya basically tells you your axe is worthless there, so you need to find something that'll work better. And so you go back to your house, basically in the middle of Midgard, and you just pull out the old school Kratos blades and fuck shit up. I mean, it's so satisfying. And I think at that point it was a real turning point in the combat and like the style of the game. Because before then, I felt much squishier. I felt much less like Kratos from the original games. But then you gave me those blades, and I was like, oh, fuck it. Okay, I'm God now. I'm God of War again. Let me just kill everything, like, instantly. I hope that snap is on there. Also watching some Critical Role. Don't know if you guys are into that. That's kind of game-related. It's a tabletop. I love D&D. I've got a tattoo of it on my foot, for God's sake. So, like, you gotta love it, right? But yeah, Critical Role, highly recommend them. I mean, they're on Geek and Sundry. It's basically D&D with voice actors from like any of your favorite games or like movies, anything animated that needs a voice actor, they've been in. It's insane. I think Laura Bailey, one of the voice actors on the show, she was Trunks, like Kid Trunks I think it was Jesus. When did that come out? The late 90s. When was that arc? I can't remember. Her husband played a lot of people as well, like Matt Mercer, the DM, for God's sake. He's been in every anime and game since ever. It seems like the dude might be a vampire. I don't even know. But yeah, I couldn't recommend that enough if that's your thing. If you need like a podcast for work and you like D&D, highly recommend. You've got like hundreds of episodes worth of content there. I mean, shit. I think there's 200 of the first season. So yeah, good luck with that. Oh, right. Well, it looks like we are getting to the end. I forgot to talk about Nier. Well, we'll save it for last time. I didn't get that far into it. It's a beautiful game, don't get me wrong, but like we'll save it for next time. I'll put some more work in. Um but yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this first one. It was a bit more technical. And hopefully next time we'll have two people and you won't just hear my voice. So yeah, have a good rest of the month and hope you enjoyed the show.